Nate, Bengals offense is fun again. We made it.
Wow.
Back here. We made it through the dark times over the first month of the season, and we have returned. That was great. I was watching them play today, and I understand it's against the Falcons. I understand that we have practice squad corners coming up in this game that were on the team as of yesterday. I still think that the structure of this thing and some of the ways that they've evolved in real time are very cool, and getting to a place where Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow again. Everything is just better. The sun is shining a little brighter. Got a little spring in my step when I was rewatching that game. I'm happy to be back here.
It's one of my favorite Simpsons memes is when Homer's getting the defibrillator. And he just goes, more. That's what I watching this Bengals offense. That's what it felt like. Hey, we saw 989 rear its head again. One of my favorite concepts, and I could talk about this. 989 is as simple as football can get. Peyton Manning and the Colts used to run this all the time. 2 vertical routes, 9, which is a go ball on the route tree. And then the 8 is the middle read, which they run with Tyler Boyd. And you either run a dig or you run right down the pipe against 2 high. Tyler Boyd's touchdown came on 989, cover 2. You never really see the splitter down the middle, like not the splitter pitch, but the splitter between the 2 safeties. Tyler Boyd touchdown right there. So that's the beat, cover 2.
What was the Higgins on the right, on the outside there? What was he running? It was a corner, right?
Well, no, they go tight splits. So they run out and up.
Oh, okay. All right. So
yep.
What I thought was interesting is I thought he was running a corner, and then because it really put the cover 2 safety in conflict because he has no idea what he's supposed to do there because Boyd's running down the pipe and Higgins is running to the corner. So he was in such conflict that he fell over. Yep. He didn't know what to do, and he just fell over, which looks silly, but I think it's a product of what they were doing to him with the structure of that play.
Yep, it was a tight split. That's a wrinkle on running this rather than being static, which the Chase touchdown, the 30-ish yard touchdown, I believe near the end of the half, also a 989, but this one was against man coverage, and that was because Dean Pease, the Falcons
took it immediately.
I know, because the Falcons defense coordinator, Dean Pease, was like, I can't keep living this cover 2. We just ran cover 2 and Tyler Boyd ran down the pipe. Man, blitz. We're doing the fuck simulated. And then that's what happens when you go man coverage against the Bengals. You're just going to throw, Burrow's just going to throw go balls on you. So I just loved, so that one to Boyd with the tight splits, the Bucs like doing that out of the tight splits a lot. That is the Scotty Miller against the Packers in the NFC Championship game. It was a tight split look. And so they fake out and they get to the same go spots, but from a close split. But the fact that they ran those 2, and then on top of it, 99 and truly is, I think in the Sean Payton offense, they call it doubles. We would call it in the Christ offense, we call it mirrored concepts. But what it is you can tag on the outside, the 9 and the 9, it can be both comebacks. You can go 585. You can go 484, 2 stop routes or 2 curls. And there's a couple times they ran like 585 and you saw some comebacks getting peppered out there. So when you're beating these guys over the top and you don't have AJ Terrell to match up with these guys, that's a good way to live. We got true one-on-ones. Don't you want to take your one-on-ones? Let's just pepper them all day. But on top of it is now in the last 2 weeks, especially, we see Burrow peppering these underneath throws over the middle of the field. And that's the way he has to live. And now he's getting those explosive plays back. So I can get into too, and I'll let you go, but that was what was cool to see in the passing game. And then there's some run game stuff that it's cool what they're tweaking and modifying their tendencies a lot. And I think it's really been helping them.
So let's talk about the tendencies a little bit.
Yeah.
We talked about this on the Monday Hangover with Sando. They're exclusively a shotgun offense now.
Yep.
So the only time they went under center today, or over the last 2 weeks, the only times they've gone under center, they've run 7 plays under center before the 4th quarter of this game when they were winning by 1 million points. Okay.
4-minute drill.
All 7 of those plays, they had 1 yard to go, or it was a kneel down.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
So they are exclusively
automatic
in the shotgun
basically.
now. Yes. So in any sort of normal down and distance, they are in the shotgun right now. And it's really interesting to watch.
And just some more stats from weeks 1 through 4 compared to the last 3 weeks, 5 through 7. They're in the shotgun now. Their shotgun run rate is at 69% the last 3 weeks. It was 31% over the first 4 weeks. Their EPA per rush has gone from negative 0.27 overall in the first 4 weeks to 0.06. They've gone from a good rushing.
0.06 is good. That doesn't seem like it's good. 0.06 is a very efficient run game.
Here's success rate. It's gone from 30% overall to 53.8% overall.
That's top, like top 5.
Yes.
That's bringing you into the upper echelons of the league.
For even just a simple one, first and second down run rate, first and second down rate of 5 yards or more that they succeeded on. First 4 weeks, 26%. Now it's at 43%. Just everywhere you look, it's just everything is better. And all they did was had to get in the freaking shotgun on like second down. it's just, but it helps because now defenses can't tee off on you. They can't go, oh, under center zone. Okay, match. Okay, here we go. We got to check because they're under center now. Now it's just, and like you said, now they go shotgun. Now they're going, okay, if they show run, bear it, hit your gap. Now you run play action out of it. It's just, yes, now you're at the step 3 off of these looks. And that helps. And now you can run that 99 play that they love to run. Now it just opens up more because now they have to worry about the underneath stuff. Now they have to honor it. Now they can't just sit back and go, well, you're in the gun. We can just back off now. So it's just this, it all kind of plays hand in hand. And it's been cool to watch the last 3 weeks.
I also think, in chatting with people there, that they believe the shotgun run game actually fits better with the skill set of the offensive lineman that they have now.
Oh,
so it's all kind of coming together from a bunch of different directions. Oh. It removes the siloing, but they're actually better running the ball out of in these situations and out of these looks. So credit to Zach Taylor and to that offensive coaching staff, man. I mean, when it's been frustrating to watch at times, but working through all of this stuff in real time and solving all of these problems, it has made them pretty potent. Yes. And in a world where we're struggling to find these high-powered offenses, finding a way to unlock all of the skill position talent that you have and let your quarterback, who was playing like a top 5 quarterback last season, really control the game in his hands the way that he has over the last few weeks. I mean, they are trending way, way up right now.
And you're not running the same run, so you're helping out. If you even think the O-line's better than last year, it's still not great. And this helps it out. You're not just running zone every time. You're running trap. You're running like QB draw stuff. Like you're just changing up, like how we just talked about with the Bosa getting attacked in different angles. You're not like when we talk about the Falcons offense on the other side. What we love about that is their offense lifts the bar of their offensive line and quarterback play because it lets them take breathers. It lets them just hit some easy buttons that maybe weren't there. It just makes their lives easier. And that's what all this little offensive tweaks have done. And hey, yeah, like you said, credit to Zach Taylor, because after the first couple of weeks, I was like, hey, you had all offseason to figure this out and you didn't. And then maybe just had to get like a little bit more cold water thrown on them, going like, okay, we can't keep winning this way. So credit to them for adjusting, because it's been bonafide, like good, like watching this. It's not just a few lucky go balls. It's actual good down to down offense happening.
Yeah. And they've never really played like this. Even last year when they were rolling on offense, it was a lot of the 2 touchdowns that Jamar Chase scored. That was most of the offense last year.
Yes.
They didn't move the ball like this in these ways last season, even when they looked really good on offense. So I think this is probably the best from a structural standpoint they've looked since this offensive coaching staff has been here.
I agree. I completely agree with that. It's the most cohesive that they've looked. It's just not putting together with good ball plays and a good game plan. This is the best their game plan has looked the last couple of weeks.